The close-up. It's one of the most integral techniques used in cinema. It may tend to be overlooked due to the vast amount of media we consume on the daily which uses the technique, whether it be in commercial advertisements, social media, or film. However, upon closer inspection, the close-up does much more than to simply bring more details to the screen. It conveys that which cannot be done with words, the hidden details of the scene. As we will see in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and Suzhou River, both are films that are similar in their use of the technique, yet vastly different. In his research article, In Search of Peace, Public Humanities and the Face in Creative Arts, Leone Mitchell reminds us to look beyond and beneath photogenic physiognomy or mere surface appearances. When paired with the face, the close-up brings an entirely new dimension of detail by communicating the unspoken emotions of a character, immersing us deeper into the mood of the scene. The human face is something we see every day. We learn to read the details of facial expressions and the emotions which they convey. And using human empathy, we take in the emotions of the character on the screen. Bella Balaz described the close-up as radiating a tender human attitude in the contemplation of hidden things, a delicate solicitude, a gentle bending over of the intimacies of life in the miniature. Balaz also mentions how close-ups are often dramatic revelations of what is happening under the surface of appearances, as mentioned previously by Leone Mitchell. This revelation of hidden details, hidden truths, works incredibly well when done to reveal and express emotion as seen in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and Suzhou River, both films of which use dehumanizing scenes in which one character is forced to urinate on a balcony and another in which Confederate prisoners of war are forced to play music in order to drown out the screaming of a fellow Confederate soldier that's being tortured inside a cabin. The beauty of these two scenes is in how the respective directors weave close-up and the human face in order to project the emotions felt by the characters onto the audience, effectively communicating part of each film's message. Both films involve men on long quests, one for the one he loves and the other for money, but the true messages lie more under the surface. This is where the films differ more, because while Suzhou River is ultimately a tragic love story, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is at its core a war film containing commentary about the brutalities experienced during wartime. Of course, we can't finish without talking about arguably one of the greatest moments in cinematic history, the final duel in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. In this final fight scene, there are a number of details that are being communicated to us through the art of the close-up. As explained by Leone in Scale and Detail in Cinema, the close-up in particular transforms whatever it films into a quasi-tangible thing, producing an experience of presence, therefore giving whatever object is filmed in close-up great importance. An example would be the rock at the beginning of the duel, given its main importance due to the fact that the rock represents the spoils that will go to the victor of the duel. Meanwhile, the close-up of each character involved in the final duel reveals through their eyes who they intend to kill. The increasingly quick shots of the film during the film's climax, in combination with the intense music, melt to create an intense sensation of suspense, which is one of the reasons why this duel can be called one of the greatest in film history, due to its masterful use of the close-up and the face.